else's stuff. I try not to be like a recolor or anything like that. Like I said, like I like Fry from Futurama doing the squinting thing. I want one of those, but I've got to figure out how to draw it in my character's art style. And like it makes sense and fit and shit. Because I don't want to have like a recolor, and I like there's plenty of like we call it you know when you can get like a base model type thing that you can work with. There's plenty of those, but because my style isn't chibi, I don't do chibi style at all. It looks different. Like all of my emotes look different, mostly because it's not chibi. So yeah. Oh, please let me hit the car. Yes. If I can't win, I need to at least smash the car. That's how this works. I'm almost done with the grind, then I'll be able to finish up the potato. Nice. I'm just trying to stretch my shoulder. After the swelling went down in my shoulder socket from that fall, it fucking hurts. Like, it hurts, but like it's fine. It's just that every so often when I stretch it, it's like holy shit hurts. But yeah, anyway. I always kind of thought with the wiggly one, the little emote, I kind of thought it wasn't like visible enough, because sometimes when I'm streaming, especially if I don't have my glasses on and shit, if somebody raids me and they've got like emotes that's like super detailed but small, I can't always tell what they are. And then like depending on the game, if I get a chance to get out of the way, mate. If I get a chance to like click on them and have a quick look, I can usually like see what they are and stuff. But yeah, I'm terrible for not being able to tell what the fuck somebody's emote is when I first see it, unless like I've seen it on a phone. The phone makes them bigger too. It helps. Also, there's something going on with this particular run's lighting. I can see it like flickering every so often, and I don't know why. So we might maybe have a case of somebody teleporting, hopefully. I'd love that to happen, actually. As long as they don't teleport in front of me, I don't care. Because the game glitches out every so often because they're so old and stuff, right? And it just like teleports somebody out of the map like they're being abducted, and it's fantastic. I love it. It's hilarious every fucking time it happens because it's not something that should be programmed in, and it's something that's clearly a glitch. But you normally get like lighting, like diffusion effects first, and I get it in the URL. URL matches the most. That and I think no, most of the URL ones. I've got a few URLs to do, so I'm expecting some UFOs to happen in here. So yeah, it should be great. I mean, feels like everyone has a what the fuck? What the fuck? Lol, a blush, except yeah, I guess. Because like initially, I think like my blush one, I think I had that for when I recorded the song clip, and everybody like fucking went mental with that because I had to like deal with the fact that like I've grown up being told like essentially by like family and friends and stuff to like shut the fuck up. Like most of my family and friends hate my voice, so I wasn't kind of allowed to really talk growing up, and so it was like really different for me when I started streaming because everybody was like, oh, I like your voice and stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's really weird of you, but thanks. And then one day, for some reason, I can't even remember why, but I recorded a clip of me singing one of KDA's songs, and it's in my music channel somewhere. I think it's also on my Patreon somewhere too, but it's not something you can just like do a Google search for. It's a link only hidden thing, and everybody really fucking liked it, and I was just like beet red from it. Like generally speaking, like if I'm gonna blush, I'm just gonna be completely beet red and stuff, but like yeah, there's certain times when people are being like too nice or something like that, whatever, and I need to like emote properly and stuff. Like the LOL one that I've got, or the XD one, sorry, I kind of wanted to do better. I sort of wanted it to be more on an angle, but once I've drawn something, like it takes hours, so I have to be considerate to what I've drawn and accept it for a while. Kind of like how Love was different. Love was hearts. When I first drew that, I had my character with love hearts for eyes, like an old kind of like Sailor Moon sort of style. And I didn't like it. I didn't think it was personalized enough. So I did my own like love emote heart, and everybody really liked that one. But then I kind of reused her for like other stuff like blush and other stuff, whatever, because I could see her being used for like other things, and I'd taken so long to draw her and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I want to draw others because you guys have got unlocked. I think I've got at least one emote slot unlocked through this event, and I think I'm really fucking close to a second one. And I kind of want to do. I think I wanted to do like a deaded one, or I'd like to do like a bug-eyed sort of thing, in a sense. Like, I don't know how to say it, but you know how like old ass anime, like the eyes go like really really black and shiny and shit, like that, like a glittering eyes kind of effect in a sense. I just don't know what that is, but anyway, I've got like Pouty, and a lot of people like that. I actually hate Pouty. But everybody really likes it because she's like got a lot of attitude and she's like tearful and shit. And I want to redo her. I want to redo her into 3 separate emotes in a different style, because the first emotes that I did, I drew with a mouse and I didn't have a scanner. I didn't think to take just a photo of the drawings that I drew on paper, which is I normally draw off a scan. So yeah, anyway, because of that, like she's not kind of like in my art style as well as she should be. So yeah, I want to redo her properly. But like I said, like as far as like emotes and stuff go, I haven't been worried about them too much because I don't really like drawing what I don't have space for. And like, I think the way Twitch works is it unlocks so many sub points or something like that, I think. I don't usually have a lot of like reoccurring subs, which is fine, like, but it means that it has to go like above and beyond to fucking unlock a fucking slot, which can be frustrating because then I can't add something even if I want to like emote something. Octopus eyes would be neat. What do you mean, like Jaylee's nanny? Because hold on, let me get my phone for a second because I can't click off the stream, but I can go through my phone. Like Jaylee's nanny is good, but I have a different kind of idea in mind. I like this one, but I couldn't do that with my character because she's not really. I can't draw that angle for starters. And where's the other one? When I think of Nani, I like this more, but I can't like animate stuff like that. And then where's the other one? I wanted a deaded one that's kind of like passing out dead. Is that there? But again, it's all got to be my character in my art style with my sort of perception of it kind of thing, you know? But if I had Mega's emotes, I could show you what I sort of wanted with like, I don't know, sweet sort of expression. Nobody else really has it. Mr. Brickhouse's avatar has similar eyes to it with the glossy black and white shiny stuff. But yeah, like I wouldn't mind having something like that because like pretty much throughout most of this event, that's kind of like the last 2 have been my expressions. Most of this like past like week or 2 have just been fucking excuse me, and then like essentially just dying and stuff. So yeah, part of the dying is just like I'm dead, like I can't believe this has happened. Part of it's like a little bit like of the tiredness and stuff like that. But like the second emote in those 3 is 100% what I felt like anytime something's gotten redeemed and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh no. So yeah, I'd love to do something like that kind of stuff. And like I said, I'd like to have the fry squint. I've got like a list that I want to go through and make. But I also, a lot of it is the conception of how do I want this to look, and then making sure that like the main focus is within like a squarish shape, because like Hydrate was not a square shape. Hydrate was a taller image that I had to rotate to fit into a square shape to make her express how I wanted. The problem was once I've drawn something, I'm not really one of the, generally speaking, I'm not the kind of artist that grabs the line and then moves it into a different spot, or grabs an arm and then like reworks it and resizes it, right? I draw what I've drawn. So if I draw something, that's how it's going to fucking be drawn on the computer. Like, generally speaking, unless I'm really struggling with like a line or something, like with my avatar on screen, because I drew her with the mouse, right? And I was struggling with drawing her hand positions on her legs. I'm fine drawing hands. I can draw really, really pretty hands. But, yeah, as far as, like, getting her to sit in that position and where the fuck her hands would sit, I wanted her initially to just have her hands in her lap, but I couldn't get it to look right without it, like, blocking some of her body and shit. And, yeah, anyway, I ended up deciding to put them on my legs because, like, if I was going to sit on the ground, I wouldn't put my hands on the ground because OCD hand washer, right? So there's no way I'd put my hands backwards on the ground. If I put my hands backwards, my boobs would basically be the main focus. If I put my hands forwards, it would kind of cover a lot of my body and wreck a lot of the posture and the thing. But, yeah, I had to rework my hands on the computer, and that was really hard with a mouse because I didn't really have any like special lines and shit to work with that. Like with the tablet, it's a lot easier and stuff. So at least like with the tablet, it doesn't hurt as much when I draw and shit. Because between really heavy weightlifting, between drawing, between gaming, between like house renovations and so on and so forth, like one of my shoulders is pretty fucking wrecked most of the time. Like, I'm ambidextrous, so I can always swap over to my other hand and shit if I need to, which I normally do with games. But when it comes to drawing, if I'm drawing something and people are watching me, I'm not gonna like swap over, you know? And most of my art streams are like between 3 hours and 11 hours, generally speaking. I think I've still got 2 drags down here I could do, but we'll go up and start up in this section because this is going to be bullshit up here. So, if you want to take the curves well, never give up. Welcome in, Joe. Yeah, no, look, if I'm not driving parallel to the ground at all times, like on a wall or like bumpering into stuff, like I'm not playing it properly. And the best part is, like, eventually I'll land this in a handstand. I'll be absolutely fucking ecstatic. I'll probably fall off my chair. I wouldn't be surprised because my chair is so close to breaking. And I know if I do any like wild movements, it's just gonna fucking snap. And it's probably gonna happen if that happens. Because like if I do it by accident, I'll lose my shit. But if I can get it to do it on purpose, I'll be a bit more composed and stuff about it. But yeah, ideally, before this game ends up being completed, I want to be able to try to get a handstand, which means fucking around out in some part of the city for a while and getting up mad speed and then absolutely just fucking handbraking the crap out of it. So yeah, it's gonna be great. But that looks like a drift. Where is it? Is it over here or is it just that one? It might be over here. It doesn't know where it is. Either that or I'm in the wrong car park. Which one are you? Your drift. I'm in the wrong one. Must be over in the other car park. But yeah, what are you up to, Joe? Yeah, you're over here. I want to leave the drifts till last. I love drifting, but I hate the mountain drift. But this is a sprint, so it's gonna be fun. Sprints are actually, like, I don't mind sprints, but yeah, the mountainy. Why aren't you going forwards? Oh, it's fine. Every so often my W key doesn't work, by the way. And my, I think, S key doesn't work sometimes, or the A key or something. A key. A and W don't work all the time. Lol. I get it in some games where I'm like trying to run around, I'm trying to enable something, I'm trying to do something, and it's not working, and I'm like, oh god. Like, you know, button smashing. But this one, it doesn't matter so much with this one because I can use the arrow keys as well if I really need to. Which is why, like I said, if I need to at any point while playing this one, I can always swap over. Because I do feel like I used to play this more so right-handed. But because I'm more accustomed to WASD keys now, I play left-handed with it. Which is funny because, like, most of the people that grew up in, like, the 90s and early 2000s and stuff, we had, like, a lot of games had, like, the arrow keys and stuff. Like, you were expected to play with the arrow keys. You were expected to press some, like, other alternate keys to get it to do or whatever else you were supposed to do and stuff like that. Like, when I was reading the Duke Nukem stuff, which, by the way, Duke Nukem's 3D's tomorrow. So when I was reading that, it's like, what's it? Press the use key to enable something, and I'm like, what is the use key? I'm like, I don't know what the use key is supposed to be. Be a bit more specific with that. Is it enter? Is it E? Is it F? Like, I guess we'll find out tomorrow. So that's gonna be fun. Brake before curves, trying to crash. Oh, no. I don't do braking, thanks. Every single fucking wall is a bumper to be hit, and like the possibility of ending up sideways, upside down, flipping a car, all of it's just majestic in this game. So yeah. If you're hoping that like I'm not gonna crash and I'm suddenly gonna just get good at driving and like stay in lanes and like not like, I don't know, have fun doing what I'm doing, that ain't gonna happen, just as a heads up. I've been playing Need for Speed Underground 2 like this since at least 17 years old, and I'm not about to change that bullshit right now. Like, if I happen to make it through like a section and not hit something, that's really weird. But yeah, essentially, I can still get there without hitting stuff. There's one or two races towards the end where it does get really hard with like my hitting everything, but like I can still win them because like I've done it before, so can definitely do it again. Alright, I think I've only got the two. Well, I also have the sponsorship races, let's not forget about those, but I'm trying to save those for a bit of a break between these three. And I think I've done almost everything else. There's two drags down there, which I also want to leave for a break between these two. Now, I don't know which one of these is the worst or the best, so I'm just going to go with the one that's closest to me, because I don't remember, but I always feel like I got the worst one. Like Mr. Brickhouse was saying before, is like, you know when you pick like the worst one first? I normally do that with this, and then the rest of them are easy. So here's hoping I'm not, like, maybe we get some progressiveness. Alright, time to be just fucking awful. It's like, I love drifting. I might need to do this with my other hand, actually. Yeah, hold on. Let me just swap over. So there's going to be like all sorts of cars out here and stuff, and oh mate, I'm going to lose so many like outrageous drifts and shit once I actually get used to how fast my car is. Because that's the other thing too, is I haven't done one of these since we got all the what do you call it, the weight reductions and speed increases and stuff. Don't hit it. Nice. Yeah, we'll see how we go. It's got to be 200,000. So I mean, it is possible. I remember, so once I got past like doing these, I just tried to like do as many as possible like afterwards, like just wiggled my way through the entire map. The only problem with doing these is that after I play this section, I will absolutely do this outside of these maps. So that's why I want to leave drag and stuff after this. Well, I only have drag, mate, get out of the way. I only have, is that guy who's got music? Hold on. You have music in your car. What the shit? Okay. Wow. What a fucking little thumping band going around. I've never noticed that. I knew there was music and stuff, right? Like this and... what's the other one? Drag? Drag doesn't have it too. Yeah, drag does not have music in it, and it's really distracting because of that. But you get the lake view and you get the city view and shit with this one, so yeah. Mind you, the city is like fucking blinding down over the thing. Oh, mate, don't hit it. Oh, yeah. I really get like the big multiplier on this thing because like I said, as much as I love drifting, it's like the downhill. I think this one's actually uphill, to be fair. Is it? No, this one's still downhill. Yeah, anyway, one of the maps are really, really bad. I don't know if it's uphill or downhill or something like that, but it's like through that like last section and it's like terrible. Don't hit it. Ah, wait, we got another one of these guys near us. Oh wait, the taxis have music too. Fucking, can you imagine getting in a taxi and having absolutely like blasting music? Like that's not a thing here, so yeah. Anyway, oh wait, we just went like backwards sideways then. Oh, mate. Mate, don't tell me how to play the game. I do not need like non-constructive feedback. I'm gonna play the game how I'm gonna play the game. If you're not liking that, I suggest you go elsewhere. I just said this before. But yeah, I'm absolutely going to hit walls. I'm absolutely just gonna fuck around. My god, wait until you actually see me do the real drift race, not this one, because oh my god, that's gonna absolutely like get somebody's like panties in a notch, 100%. Like if it wasn't G-stringing before, it will be. Anywho, I probably should have a coffee one of these days, but anyway, no sugar, so I have to wait. Oh man. You know, the funniest thing is, like, not this one, or I don't think it's this map, but there's a, I think there's a straight line drift where you can get, you know, around that, like, circular place at the top, up the tippy top. Anyway, you can go around that and you can get, like, a really nice, like, colossal or outrageous drift and stuff like that, which is really fun to get. It's super fucking nerve-wracking once you eventually, like, get one of those combos going, because they're into, like, what, the 10, 20,000s or something like that, or 50,000 or some shit like that. Like you can get like, if you could get like one or two of those, you can get like basically the entire game's, well, not the entire game, but the entire race's like percentage of thing on like one or two. Oh, it is this one. Okay. So yeah, basically when you go through this section, you can get like a really nice like big one if you're lucky and stuff. But yeah, no. Like I still haven't like, oh, shit. I haven't taken the car down one of these for a while since we got all the weight reduction and stuff, so it's so much faster than what I'm like used to. Mind you, it is funny listening to the turbo pop off constantly. Get out of the way, mate. So I think, I can't remember when it was, but one of the times I went down one of these early on when my car was like still struggling to get any speed, I kept like running into this one fucking taxi at like the same spot. And it was quite funny because we ended up like smashing into him all the fucking way down the fucking mountain, and it was like, what are you doing, mate? Like, yeah, I assume it's the same taxi, because when you restart the race, the cars are roughly about where they were, not when you started last time, but where they were when you passed them, kind of thing. Like they progress up the mountain regardless of where you are on it. So yeah. Alright, well, off we go again. Oh, man. So that's going to take us like at least a couple of goes. What are you doing, Azula? Do you need pats? No. I could give you pats, Azula. Azula's my cat friend, but it doesn't know. She's just like off to the side here, and she requires all the pats right now. Get back in there. Hold on. Yeah, that. Yeah. Sure. There we go. Okay. So, I want to go next. Well, not next. Same. But. What? Mate. There is like a offside bit there. I don't know if that's like. Whoa. Close. Oh, nearly. I'm gonna have so much fucking fun. I think this is the easier one of the three, to be fair, because this one doesn't seem like the one that starts me in that really shit spot. There's like a little dark spot that you can kind of start up on top of the mountain, and it's always really hard to like get through and stuff. But this hasn't been too bad, and it's got that section I really like. I reckon this is one I usually do like third. Or like I leave it to the end, and it's usually a lot easier because I've done all the others by then. You know. Mate, don't touch me, mate. Yeah, okay, so it's 20,000 is the outrageous drift. It's fine. Whoops. Alright. Well, it's not as bad once I have adjusted to the fucking speed of this thing, because I'm pretty sure that these ones, the straight line ones, they don't have, like, it doesn't increase as you go down. Like, you know how when you're playing, like, the loopy map? When you're playing, the loopy map one, you can, how do you get it? You get, like, it kind of keeps up with you because they're actively racing against you and stuff. Whereas this, This one you've got like a set amount and stuff to like deal with and whatever. Definitely okay with like the right hand. Or no. Nice. Yeah, better with the right hand on this. Apparently, like, it could just be like my left hand's exhausted from all the different games. But like, I think you would think that actually, hold on, you'd think that like my right hand would be worse because a lot of the games I played in the last few days, like shooters and stuff, I think. Yeah, mostly shooters, I think. No, yes, no, wait, yeah, sort of. Yesterday was Serious Sam, wasn't it? Man, I don't fucking remember. I think it was Serious Sam. So, yeah, a little bit of that was like aiming and shit. I know my wrist was like hella sore after that. What? I don't boop the wall. There we go. I don't know where I am in the stack, but I'm probably like getting close to actually competing. Mate, calm down. I didn't even touch you. I literally just drifted around your car. It was like beautiful. Yeah, I know this part. You kind of want to like get fucking speed here or something. Don't touch me, mate. It would be nice to like flow around that, but I'm not going to get that anytime soon. Like, I'd be lucky to get like halfway through. Oh, nearly. Oh, mate. What are you doing? Get out of the way. Well, you're not technically in the way, but you're about to be in the way. The other thing too is I swear when I see the cars, I kind of like tend to run into them. Just a little bit. Because I momentarily focus on them. What? Turn back around. Turn back around, love. There we go. Yeah, I should be able to beat whichever one's 180 on this run, probably. Oh, mate. Nearly. I don't think I'm like losing it when I'm like slowing down and stuff. I said it has been like months since I got to like do a drift and stuff, because like the last time we played we had all of the URLs, so it was all the races and stuff, so it was all just like constant loop racing. The other thing too is I don't know if you can, but if you, I should test it at some point because I don't think I've ever done it before, but I think you could drive back up and like fuck around and come back down, but it counts for like how far the map you are completed and stuff, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Oh, mate. I don't want to get too fucking fast through here. We'll fucking lose it. There we go. Oh, man. I sort of wish for all the skidding and stuff we still had like the, not the carbon fiber body on it, the paint, because it would have looked really nice to have been like flicking around and being able to see like the body and stuff. Mind you, I probably would have spent more time like looking at the car than actually like, mind you, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at the map, I'll tell you that much. I'm looking at the numbers. So like during this section, like I don't actually like look at where I am, which is kind of funny. Oh no. We should be able to skid through here. Outrageous. And what goes beyond outrageous? I'm pretty sure that there's like a Drift King or something you can get, I think, beyond that. Pretty sure it's like 50,000, I think. What? Little blue car. Alright. So. I'm getting so many outrageous drifts now. So it's good. It means that I might be able to pull something better through that like one section eventually. I think the idea with it is you're supposed to go around behind it, I believe. Like I haven't done that spot for ages. I used to love it. I like it in the reverse when you got like more up direction, I think. Up or down? One of the two. I feel like it comes from the opposite direction. You get to, yeah, it's down. Yeah, anyway, it's the opposite direction to this when you get it, and you get to go through the back loop, and like the next corner is so fucking easy to get with it, you know? Oh, mate, little yellow car, what you doing there? What? Hi? What do you think you're doing? Fucking in the middle of the road. Actually, I think he was actually in his lane, but you know. As far as we're concerned, he was dead in the middle of the road. Yeah, in this area, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to go back through, like, this area. Oh, Insane Drift is the next one. Alright. Well, and then I don't know how high up Drift King is, but I know you can get it if you go through this section perfectly. I just don't know if it's reverse direction to this, or what? What? Somebody's got the fucking thumps. I like how the vans and the taxis have, like, seriously amazing, like, music pumping out of them. I'm pretty sure the regular cars don't. It should be really the other way around, but mind you, like, delivery drivers and stuff like that would have, like, music absolutely pumping and stuff. Oh, man. What? Like, obviously, I'm probably not going to get past whoever's above me. Who's above me? I do think that this is the third one that I do, but it doesn't seem as hard as what I'm expecting it to be. Like, I'm expecting, like, this section here is fine. It must be a spot that starts up higher, because this section through here is a pain in the ass. Maybe it's on the other side of the mountain that I'm thinking of. Because, there's two kind of, oh shit, there's two sides to this mountain, right? And one of them is a lot easier to go down than the other, and I like this side for it. So, yeah.